What's up, y'all, man? It's King Carlos here, back with another video, man. I want to speak on some shit that a lot of people have been speaking on. That's the Grammys, right? And a lot of artists getting snubbed this year. A lot of artists, we're talking about the hip hop category, of course. A lot of artists getting snubbed this year and stuff like that, and not getting their just due. And it's been happening pretty much. I mean, Nicki Minaj did the tweet. The Nicki Minaj tweet that's what spawned that fans tweet. Well, that's what spawned that fans tweet, which Wiz Khalifa responded to, telling the fan, you know, but when you're an artist that came from the bottom and you weren't really chosen by these labels, you're not an industry plant. The industry is not going to choose you. The industry is going to show you they're not support you because you're not going to get the accolades. And you can act like you don't like the accolades, but as a real artist, my nigga, it's one of the highest forms of validation is a Grammy, bro. So it's hard not to care as you're a musical artist, but that's why you have to come in with an independent mindset. You have to know what you want. Do you want the awards and the glam and the trophies and people saying your name and the icon, people saying you're an icon and what you've done, and it depends on the people you want saying it, because you got plenty of people. Like, to me, Cat Williams is an icon. To me, Cat Williams has never got his just doing comedy. But to me, Cat Williams is an icon. Nobody can never take that away from Cat Williams, that he's not an icon, or say he's not, you know what I'm saying? Or say he's not an icon just because he don't have, like, the comedy award of the year or some shit like that, or he's never won comedian of the year, or, you know, he's not really recognized by Hollywood, and he's always called a crackhead and shit like that, and stuff like that. You know, niggas gonna do that. Niggas gonna talk. You're gonna be a crackhead one year, and then they gonna love you the next year. So it is what it is. And Cat Williams knows that. He's mastered that. He understands that. To me, Cat Williams is a legend. You know what I'm saying? Musically, shit, all the artists, to me, like Scarface and stuff like that, the Ghetto Boys, some of my favorite artists, they don't have these awards and these Grammys and shit like that. I think Scarface might have a Grammy. Scarface and the Ghetto Boys might have a Grammy. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But there's a lot I love Currency, right? Currency, Spitter. Y'all know who Spitter is? Spitter don't have a Grammy, I don't think. He doesn't really get the award shows, but it don't matter, my nigga. He's one of my favorite artists. He does his motherfucking thing. And these award shows, these institutions, they've never understood black culture. They don't want to understand black culture. Only reason they put it there is because it was such a cry out, and it's too obvious that our culture is on top musically, and it's what most young people are listening to, and young people control what's hot. And most young people are listening to hip hop. So it'd be crazy for them not to have a hip-hop category and stuff like that. It'd be crazy for them not to acknowledge hip-hop. Now, they're going to acknowledge the top artists, especially somebody like a Lil Baby who's very much still connected to the streets, very much in the culture. Somebody like Da Baby. I think the Baby got nominated, though. I think Lil Baby might have got nominated, too. I think these guys got nominated, but they didn't win. And especially with Lil Baby not winning, I don't think he might have gotten even nominated, which is just fucking crazy. I think the person who won was Jay Electronica. And Jay Electronica's album was Jay-Z's album, really, but, I mean, come on. They should just say Jay-Z's album won, but they say Jay Electronica's. And shout out to Drake. Well, he came out and said it's time for something new. It's been time for something new, bro. What it is, it's not even time for something new. You don't need an award show. You don't need an award. The fact that you have fans that's been adoring you and listening to your same music for 8 years, the fact that you've helped people get over real shit, you help niggas get through real situations, that's y'all award, bro. Fuck a goddamn something you could put in your house. Because the shit that I just said, you can't, that shit priceless. You can't put it anywhere. That shit goes in your heart. That shit is a memory. Once you leave here, once you leave this planet, all you leave behind is memories and the way you made people feel, the things you did for people. So that's the award right there, really, to keep that shit G. Nigga don't need no damn Grammy. Fuck the damn Grammys. They've never recognized black culture. None of these institutions, the AMAs, the MTV Awards, they pick the artists that they want to win the award. They don't pick the artists that the streets, and the streets control hip hop. And when I say the streets, I don't just mean black people. I mean the streets, nigga, like the streets, nigga. The streets is everywhere in the world where people listening to hip music on it, whether it be from their car, from a stereo, people streaming all over the world. That's the streets, man. The regular people, the consumers, the streets. They run the street. They run hip hop. Now, of course, when I'm talking about the streets, y'all niggas know what I'm talking about. But yeah, we know the streets is mainly black culture. But hey, bro, hip hop is consumed today by so many different people. So yeah. It is what it is, though. Y'all let me know what y'all think.